Go Flight. We're Go Flight.
All right.
Name that movie. Apollo 13.
Okay.
We are Go Flight.
All right. I am Chris Caney alongside Matt Morris. We are down Nashville, Indiana, home of the Brown County High School and the Brown County Eagles, where the North Decatur Chargers are set to play those said Brown County Eagles. 8 minutes and 30 seconds till game time here, Matt. And a beautiful evening for football. The shadows starting to come across the fields down here. A nice drive down here, a beautiful setting, and we're ready for a little football.
It is a nice night for football, and North Decatur has traveled a long way to come over here, a 2-hour drive. And there's Steve Martin with a Snickers and a Dr. Pepper. He is set for the game.
He deserves that. It's an over-hour drive.
Yes, sir.
Any bad traffic, Steve? No? Yep. All right. So anyway, the North Decatur Chargers sitting at 3-0 this young season. I guess almost getting close to halfway through already, Matt. And playing the Brown County Eagles. And I believe their record is 1-2, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
I'll get with you on it in a second. They are 1-2, yes.
Yeah.
They lost their 2 to Owen Valley and Crawford County, a 3A and a 2A school. Brown County also a 2A school. North Decatur comes in 3-0. Obviously, South Decatur, Eastern Hancock, and Milan have all fallen over the last 3 weeks as a result of North Decatur's play. Brown County is coached by
Mr. Tony Bell.
Tony Bell. He's 7-7 in the second year. Brown County. He's 25-54 in his 9 years overall. Brown County comes in here ranked 297th overall and 60th in Class 2A. North Decatur, Christopher,
yes, sir,
is across the board ranked number 1 in Class 1A football. When I say across the board, I mean, let me justify that statement. In the AP poll, they moved up after their win to Milan. They stayed the same. They were 1A going into Milan. They stayed the same. Milan did move up as a result of that loss. Is interesting. They were 12 going into that in the AP. They were up 1 to 11. In the coaches poll, North Decatur moves up a spot to number 1 in the coaches poll. Milan goes down 3 to 12, just for reference sake. If you look at the Sagarin ratings, North Decatur is number 1, Pioneer 2, Milan 3. North Judd, South Putt, Carroll at Flora are your top 6. So North Decatur trying to hold on to that pole position. Brown County obviously trying to put something together here to provide some resistance, and North Decatur is going to come in and be a load for them, I'm sure. Just real quick look at stat leaders, Chris. I think it's interesting as you compare the two. This Quentin Bell kid for Brown County, he can sling it. He's averaging 213 yards per game through 3 games. He is running the ball as well, so 63 on the ground, so he's accumulating about 276 per game just out of their quarterback. So he's going to be one that we're going to have to keep our eye on. That's number 12, Quentin Bell. Their best receiver is Colton Swisher. Colton Swisher is 88 yards per game. So this is obviously it's going to be a pass-heavy team. I think Coach Stern made the comment during the podcast that 76% pass, 24% run, or something to the like, which could make for a long game if the clock doesn't begin to run. So a lot of incomplete passes, I'm going to assume. North Decatur, as you look at, we're talking about stats, North Decatur doing a fair job themselves. Matthew Fields with 116 yards passing per game. Corbin Thackeray, 100 yards rushing per game. We'll get into Thackeray a little bit later. Simon Barber's tacking on another 52 on the ground. So North Decatur doing a fine job running the football, running basically on average, North Decatur's about 128 on the ground, 128 in the air. So it's a pretty good rushing attack, and I think Brown County's going to have their hands full.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And when you hear those yardages and all that, you immediately think about the backs and dynamic backfield. Corbin Thackeray having just a banner year out here, just doing it everything. And like Matt said, just doing everything on both sides of the football. He's the leading rusher. He's the leading tackler. He's obviously the special teams. Anybody that's a Charger fan can think about to last Friday when he took one to the house for the victory there. And But an even more, well, not more important, but an equally important play was he blocked the extra point attempt to allow us to win on the foot of Mr. Odell to kick the extra point through. But with that being said, Matthew Fields is having a good year as well, and he's kind of spreading it around to some receivers. Probably our top two, I would guess, would be Hunter Meister and Eli Trinkamp. You got Bryson DePlanup that catches some balls in there as well, too. And then working on some younger guys, Braden Murray and Henry Kinker that are getting some catches as well. But, again, it all starts up front with those guys, and that team of linemen has done an excellent job this year, especially so on the offensive side of the ball for the running backs. The holes have been tremendous that those guys have opened up. And other than last week, we did get a little bit of pressure from the Milan guys on some passes and so forth. But overall, we've been running the ball very, very effectively and mixing some pass in with it as well. I'm sure that's something that Coach Stern will want to get fine-tuned out. It's still early in the season and everything. And then those guys, too, on the defensive side of the football, we have controlled the line of scrimmage. Last week was probably close to a wash, maybe, but I still think we probably had the upper hand, especially on the offensive side of the football. But those linemen have done a great job this year as well, too, Matt.
I don't disagree with Chris. And one thing we failed to mention, we don't have a pregame sponsor, do we?
No, we don't.
Okay. Tonight is we are on the Indianapolis Colts Friday night football tour tonight here at Brown County. The Indianapolis Colts 2025 Friday night football tour, sponsored by Gila's Construction, will celebrate Indiana high school football games at games across the state. The host school receives a $1,000 donation from the Indianapolis Colts to their athletic fund. The Colts cheerleaders are here. I thought Blue would be here. There's some booths set up out back, and whatever they're cooking, are they roasting a pig back there?
I don't know.
My heavens, you can smell the charcoal.
It smells really good, whatever it is going back there. But
really nice.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to see. They've got some inflatables set up back there, like Matt mentioned, and just kind of a nice little thing to drive in a little bit more enthusiasm here to the game and so forth. And down there, we'll show that down there on the field now. The Colts cheerleaders are here, and they're giving away the $1,000 now to the school. And so just kind of a neat thing. It's a good thing that the Colts organization does a lot for Indiana football. You don't realize all what they do and don't do, but it is a lot. They put a lot of time and effort into it throughout the year, and it shows up for different things like this.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, let's go back a little bit. We were talking about stats. I want to talk about the day that number 29 put in last Friday night, or the day's worth of work in one night. Coach made mention of it on the podcast, but I thought it was interesting. So he opens the game with 65-yard kickoff return that ends up in a touchdown and 2 plays later. Young man also had 12 solo tackles, 13 total tackles, 93 on the ground, 1 interception, yet it was called back. The blocked PAT with 30 seconds left, which Chris mentioned might have been a play of the game because that tied us up. That was left at 20-14, 6-point deficit with 30 seconds left. And then they kicked to him, and he runs the ball back 80 yards for the game-tying touchdown, and then the extra point put us over the top of Milan. But whale of a football game, as always, with Milan. But Corbin Thackeray, obviously a standout here early in the season, 3 games in. Chris, I mentioned to you at supper, but Corbin is averaging all-purpose yards, because Chris has made this comment, this observation, and he's dead right. He may be a bigger threat returning the football on kicks than anything else he does. And he is averaging, he has 149 kick return yards, 156 punt return yards. Pair that with his receptions and his rushes, and he is responsible for 257 yards per game individually.
Yeah, and like you mentioned too, there's a lot of teams that probably aren't averaging that amount here in this part of the season already. So just Corbin off to an outstanding start to this year, and the hard work that young man's put in, he deserves every bit of it. All right, looks like they're getting ready to do the national anthem. We'll take a commercial break here and pay homage to our country here. You're listening to Charger Football on the CBN.
Make this the summer event at Acre Automotive. The 2026 models are rolling onto the lot, shiny, new, and ready for you. Stop in today and chat with our friendly sales team at 1407 North Lincoln Street in Greensburg, or give us a call at 812-663-8822. Acre Automotive, where your next adventure begins.
All right, you heard it live from Brown County High School. We are happen to be next door to the Brown County choir, I believe, that just put on the performance right across the door. I don't know how the acoustics were on that, Chris, but that's a pretty good group.
Yeah, they did a nice job.
Real
All
nice.
right, we're getting ready for the first quarter here, so we're going to open it up. Kennelly and Daughters, our first quarter sponsor, powered by teamwork, driven to shine at Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash. We're proud to support our local athletes and the spirit of teamwork on and off the field. With our premium graphene protection, your car stays looking its best no matter how hard you play. Join the Clean Club for unlimited washes all month long, up to one per day, starting at just $24.99. It's fast, local, and built for champions like you. Swing by today or visit us online at kdcar-wash.com, and let's keep this town shining one car at a time.
We're going to come back to that during this first quarter. I have an anecdotal testimony for you on
All
Kennelly
right.
Daughters Car Wash. Hey, you're running the camera. Kickoff is underway. It is a little pooch kick down to the 40-yard line. They're not going to kick it to 29.
No, they're not. I think they must have watched the film last week.
They got the memo. And now
All right, Hayden Caney with the recovery there as he picks up the ball as it bounces to the 40-yard line. So again, that's the Thackeray advantage right there, folks. Instead of kicking that thing, we're going to get the ball at the 40-yard line. So North Decatur set to take over in excellent field position here. Obviously, we've got the ball first. We'll see what this Charger offense has in store for it tonight.
Now from the 40-yard line, they'll open this game up on the road. North Decatur comes out with two wide receivers over to the right-hand side. That's Meister and who we got down here? Planup. Caney is the back in the backfield. Uh-oh, he didn't like that shift. Or what we talking
Oh, they
about?
still got the T out there.
Oh, he didn't like that T. Oh, I know that guy on this sideline. We'll have to keep an eye on him.
I know this guy. He's familiar too.
Yeah,
so.
this crew. We'll keep an eye on him. We'll get through it. Fields under center. Puts Meister in motion across the formation to give us a Thackeray over the left-hand side. Just a zone play off. Tackle to the left side. He's going to pick up about 14. Give him 14 yards on the play and a first down right out of the gate.
Yeah, just like that, right across midfield, and the Chargers pick up the first down there in business. Clock running, and good job there on the left side of that line over there to open up a hole for theirs. Thackeray, again, getting able to get up a full head of steam, gets 5, 6, 7 yards before he's got to break a tackle, make a cut.
All right, Field surveys the defense as he crawls under center here for the second play from scrimmage for the Chargers on this Friday night. He's going to go back and give to Thackeray over left-hand side, same play, and he's going to bounce this one to the boundary, and he's down to the 20-yard line, maybe just inside of it. They're going to give him the 18.
So just like that, 2 runs, about 29 yards for Thackeray, maybe 30 yards, as he's got the ball advanced all the way down right to the 30-yard line. So in 2 plays, North Decatur's racked up 30 yards of offense here, Matt, already. both on the legs of Thackeray, a 14 and a 16-yard run, it looks like. All right, 2-back set this time. Caney at the fullback.
Oh, I just threw a chair. I'm already upset, Chris. The give is to that's Barber, isn't it?
I think it is.
Simon Barber's going to pick up another first down, just shy. Well, one guy's pointing first down, the other one's not.
And he's going to mark it just short over there. All right, so Matt and it's a very nice press box we got up here. Matt's just treating it like it's a rodeo.
They said make yourself at home.
Yes, they did.
If it sounds like we're talking in a cave, that's because nobody wants to join us. It's just us and the walls. And a couple coaches. Fields is under center. Give to the fullback. Here's Caney. Caney's going to go right back to the middle of the field, and he's going to pick up about 10 yards on that first down. I think that's 4 plays, 4 first downs. Am I wrong?
I believe you're right, Matt.
Do believe I'm right.
He's going to move the chains again. So now that's going to move the ball down to the 10-yard line. So like Matt mentioned, 4 plays, and North Decatur already in the red zone here, knocking on their first 6 of the game. And nothing fancy. Just 4 straight hands-offs, 2 for Thackeray, 1 for Barber, and 1 for Caney.
I've heard a band by that name. They're not bad. The get fake to Barber, pitch out to the flats. Caney picks it up, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards down to the right at the 5-yard line. He's going to get right at 5 yards.
Nice pick up 5 yards to get down to the 5-yard line.
That's right.
All right, so the Chargers moving the ball here. Caney with the little bubble catch out there to the side, and he's able to shake the first tackler and get down to the 5-yard line. And now North Decatur in business here.
Fields is going to operate from the gun. That's Barber beside him in the halfback position. Back to passes. Fields throws the flat route to Carter Gray, I believe.
No, that's Meister.
Is that Meister? Hunter Meister scores from 5 yards out, and just like that, North Decatur's up 6-0.
Yeah, and that's the first Charger in the barn. A Southeastern Insurance touchdown as North Decatur is on the scoreboard just a little over 2 minutes into this game. And now Mr. Odell on to do the extra point.
So in just 2 minutes, they charged down
boy.
the field, 60 yards. We had a little
we had a little movement over there.
little movement.
Number 80 there with a little bit of a jump. Got a little anxious that time. Kipton Ruff on that one. Oh, they called it against the Eagles. I guess they moved first. I seen Kipton rock back, but evidently he reacted to somebody in front of him. So good job there by Kipton to hold his ground. That's my mistake. Now the Chargers, anytime we get that penalty, Matt, it's pretty much a guarantee we're going to go for it. And, boy, they're ready to go again.
Sides on the defense here. So now we've gone from the 3-yard line to the 1.5.
We've seen this story before, only the roles were reversed there.
Yeah. Now we're going to go down to the 3/4 yard line here, to be exact.
All right, so North Decatur.
Trivia question, first quarter, Kennelly and Daughters first quarter. What exactly how many feet is 3/4 of a yard, Chris? I'll put down my phone and wait for your answer.
How many feet is 3/4 of a yard?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, there's 3 feet in a yard.
Yes, sir.
2.
2 feet. That'd be 2/3 of a yard. That's not precise.
Well, I'm not going to get into decimals. All right, so the pony in 8-0 pony in the barn. Little pony in the barn action as the Chargers jump out to an 8-0 lead. Let's take a quick commercial break. You're listening to Charger Football on the CBM.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Okay, back here live at Brown County High School, home of the Eagles, where the Chargers have already put 6 up on the board.
North Decatur just caps. Oh, hit him right in the chest in the second row. Oh, he just does get on it before Simon Barber collapses on the play. A young man kind of took a shot.
Yeah,
He's
did.
He's down.
He's still down.
I'd be too. North Decatur just traveled 60 yards in 6 plays, capped it off with a Meister 5-yard touchdown reception. Barber adds the 2-point conversion from 3/4 of a yard, which still undetermined on footage there, but Barber scored from that far out.
I'm going to need a calculator and a scientific one at that.
X to the Y.
That's right. All right, so the Chargers come out here in their defense.
2 1/4.
2 1/4.
2 1/4 feet. He traveled
2.25.
38 inches, roughly. That's not right.
No, that's a little over 3 feet.
Yeah, that's
That's at Northern Indiana math, folks.
27 inches.
There
Forgive
we
me.
go.
Forgive me. All right, here's our first look at Brown County's offense. They're going to come out slinging, just we talked about. Ooh, he missed that. And
Paid the price.
Trenny went ahead and put an exclamation mark on there.
Just to let him know that he's there.
Just want to introduce himself. I'm number 31. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Come to my zone. And that's what you'll get.
But like we mentioned in the pregame, Matt, Brown County, not afraid to throw it around the field. And they come out and start off with it right away as they throw the ball first down. And quarterback looks to be a pretty athletic kid, kind of a tall kid, pretty good size to him.
This is Quentin Bell, the senior, 6'1", 175. Like I said, he's a threat with his arm and a threat with his legs. They like to spread this offense out a little bit and give him space, and there we go. We got a read option.
That one.
A read option pitch out to the back, and the back's going to turn the corner. He's going to get out the sideline about 5 yards upfield.
Positive yards there, though, for the Eagles as they and that quarterback, he definitely wanted to pitch that out of there. He had trouble coming.
Asher Stringer on the carry, another senior. He's a 5'5", 150-pound bowling ball coming out of that backfield on that little read option. So obviously they're going to spread things around here a little bit. No gain on first down, but after that 6 yards, they've only got 4 left to pick up first down here on third.
All right, so no wide out on this side. Moves Dean all the way down in the box.
Bell moves Stringer over there for protection on that side of the line of scrimmage. Quentin Bell gets snapped over his head. Now he's going to have to collect it at the 25 and do something, get it out of bounds, kid. And he does. He throws it out of bounds.
Well, that's a smart play.
Saves the down. But it's still going to bring up 4th down and 4 from the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Well, and you can tell that young man's played some quarterback. He's a senior, and rather than going back there, and he took a look to see if maybe he could run the ball there, and the North Decatur defense was well on top of him by that point, and he just does the smart thing, throws it out of bounds, saves his team about 20 yards, and now got an opportunity to punt the ball.
Interesting punt formation here. I'm assuming that they will run a fake out of this at some point in the season, the way they've got them aligned. Good kick by this young man now. Down to the 28-yard line. It dribbles out of bounds. I think they're going to give him the 20 on the mark. Decent punt. Flips the field. North Decatur's offense will take the field for the second time after that 3 and out from the Eagles.
All right, so we're going to keep it right here as the teams are already maneuvering their way out to the field. And, Matt, it feels like we're more at I don't even know what how to compare this to anything. There's no noise in here whatsoever, is there?
No, we're just like I said, we're in a metal box.
It's always good for lightning. Hope there's no storms in the area.
We haven't had storms for months.
Yeah.
Back to passes Fields. Fields is looking for it all up the middle, and he's going to chuck one over Meister's head. Just a little long on the pass, but that would have been a touchdown should he have connected with 89.
Yeah, Meister had a step on him. There's no doubt about that. Just about 2 yards too much, about 5 feet overthrew him.
There's that yard-to-foot conversion again, just to keep you on your toes. If you hadn't put your calculator.
I guess we're going to have to start asking David Spend to come with us. Isn't he the math guy there at North?
I'd like to have him sitting on my wing here just to make sure we're doing this right. Murray is the split receiver to the near side. Thackeray's up in the slot.
Can't even get this one started, man.
Yep. We're making hand motions here, drawing circles. Huh.
Not sure what that was all about.
No, but we all
Just a quick question.
all on the same page now after the conference.
Confer,
Yeah, a little
confer going on in the conference.
conference. All right, here's a give to Simon Barber. Simon Barber loses
Ooh.
his footing. He tries to make a cut.
Well, he was a little high up there on the tackle, too. But nonetheless, I think Barber was going down. They gave him benefit of the doubt there. Kind of had his hand around his neck a little bit. Never got to the face mask, though, so probably a good call by the official there. Nonetheless, it's 3rd and 1 here, Matt, all of a sudden, as the Chargers miss the big play on 1st down and then only with a 1-yard gain on 2nd down. So by far and away, the farthest they've been in back.
They're going to test this Eagles secondary here, right here, with a 3rd and 9, passing down. Fields is in the gun. Back to pass, empty backfield. Now he's going to look out to the flat. He's got Thackeray overshot there. Would have been a 1st down on the little 10-yard out. And now that brings up 4th down as the offense kind of falters on their 2nd drive, and we're going to have to punt this one away.
Yeah, and there comes Tyler Dean, and I'd like to make mention of him last week too, Matt. That was a whale of a play that he had that through the course of a season people kind of forget about, but to collect that punt over his head and to have the presence of mind to get that out there and get a really good punt off, great job by him. Here's a skip he's got to gets another good one off.
Good punt by Tyler. It does take a little Tiger Woods backspin at the 45-yard line, and I think he's going to stick that at the 46. No, he gave him the – well, they're trying to decide. Hey, we're in the Kennelly and Daughters first quarter.
Yep,
Chris,
powered by teamwork, driven to shine, Matt.
Well, let me talk about that just a
All
little
right,
bit.
let me hear.
I just happen to be a Wash Club member, so, Kennelly can pitch in a little extra here for this anecdotal testimony.
All right, we appreciate that.
So I'm a ceramic club member. And
Ceramic club member.
Yeah, I get ceramic wash about, whenever, a couple times a month.
Have you considered moving up to the graphene?
No, hell, I have. I'm scared of her. I just don't know for sure what she'll do. But at the same time, and I'll tell you the rest of the story here right after this play, as he brings them back to the line of scrimmage. Quentin Bell, the senior, has got a spread offense. He's got 4 receivers to the left of the formation, 1 back here beside him. He's going to run that quick pitch over to the side. That's going to be shut off pretty immediately. A Planup was there to close the door, and Larison came in to fill. But no, had a little incident there just north of Milroy coming home on Thursday night.
Uh-oh.
Flatbed loses a couple gallons of paint.
Oh, boy. I seen it on the road.
Oh, yeah.
White?
White and blue.
Uh-huh, yep.
I was there the day it happened. A car in front of me went ahead and smoked one of the cans of paint. I didn't have any choice. I tried to dodge the debris. Long story short, whole side of the truck speckled.
Ooh.
I'll tell you the results right after this play. Quentin Bell back in the gun. 4 wide receivers in this spread offense. 1 back stands beside him. He checks the play clock down to 3, 2, gets the snap off, fakes the handoff. Now he's got to step up into the pocket and scramble over to the right-hand side, looking for one down the field. He makes it. One guy miss, but Charlie Palmer's there in pursuit. Might have got him short of the 1st down. That's a pretty generous spot.
That's just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong stick.
Yep, there you go. All right, so what about the paint while we got a little time?
Okay, but thanks to the ceramic protection, it all just power washed right off.
Oh, there you go.
I mean,
testimonial right there.
I am a
And
believer.
for those of you that don't know, Matt drives a dark gray truck.
Dark charcoal, let's call it.
Yeah. So
it was smattered with white paint.
Speckled white does not look good on that.
I went into our friends at Any King Auto Body, and they just shook their heads and said, "Good luck, bud." But no, I've got ceramic protection from Kennelly and Daughters.
All right, 3rd and 10 here for the North Decatur defense.
4 receivers, 3 of them are now moved over to the left side of the formation. Here he comes over the left-hand side. He's going to throw on the run, and boy, he threw in tight double coverage. Nothing happening. And pass falls incomplete, brings up 4th and 10. So Brown County struggled with injuries. They had a JV contest scheduled for Saturday. It got backed up to Monday. It was canceled as Monday due to injury, and they just struggled having this sideline populated over here.
Yes, you see a couple kids, and it looks like younger kids down here that are not in pads tonight. One was in crutches down there. All right, so here's the punt. Oh, they punted it to him, Matt.
Yeah, 29's got the ball at the 25-yard line. He bested it to the outside. Now he's got the sideline. He's got one man to beat, and he gets right past him, slips by 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Corbin Thackeray.
Yeah, and you got to wonder, they did it right the first time, but not that time. They gave it to Mr. Thackeray, and he puts a second charger in the barn to bring the score up to 14 now to nothing. And a good job there again by the blockers out there. Thackeray does a great job of running the ball. There's no doubt about that. But you do have to get a hat on a helmet out there, and we've done a good job of that all season long. So Odell in here now to attempt the extra point.
So at the 5:50 mark in the first quarter, Corbin Thackeray returns the punt 75 yards to pay dirt.
Offsides. Here comes the.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Boy, I just think you'd learn your lesson, wouldn't you? My dad would always say, how many times do I got to tell you?
Your dad never said that.
Several.
No.
Daily.
I don't believe it.
All right, so the Chargers send the offense back in here now. Same lineup as before.
From the 1.5-yard line, the pitch is back to Barber. Barber is going to be in for the 2-point conversion.
And that's a pony in the barn. That puts the Chargers score up to 16 to nothing. We better take a quick break, Matt, pay some bills. You're listening to Charger football on the CBM.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, back here live at Nashville, Indiana, Brown County High School, where North Decatur with a couple Chargers in a barn, a couple Southeastern Insurance touchdowns, and they lead this thing 16 to nothing. We're still in the first quarter.
Odie kicked it hard, and it
Oh,
bounces
boy.
off his hands into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing that happened.
Touchback numeral uno for
Braden Yeager bearing down on him there. So here comes the Chargers D, Matt. And so far, not giving up, I don't believe, a first down here tonight.
Nope, 2 3-and-outs, resulting in 2 punts by the Eagles. Interesting, Chris. When's the last 2 times these teams played?
1990.
1990, 35 years ago.
Yep.
How old were you, Chris?
8th grade.
8th grader. He was there watching, playing football behind the bleachers.
Oh.
Sure.
A little too old for that. We did play down here at junior high that year, though, and then I think they got out of the conference then, and things changed, and, yeah, just haven't played them since then.
Oof. Big stick and fill there by number 51 right in the middle of the hole.
61.
61, sorry. I'll get that right.
Connor Larson.
Connor doing a nice job from his backer spot. Do we have 51 on defense? Nope, we don't even have 51. Learn your numbers,
So it's
Morris.
almost close.
It was almost within a decimal point.
All right, so we're in the Kennelly and Daughters first quarter action here. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go. North Decatur leads this thing 16 to nothing. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
No gain on that last run after the stick in the hole by Connor Larson. Now back to pass. He's got a man on the post route, and he overthrew it. Pass was intended for number 13, Colton Swisher.
Oh, man, and Thackeray had that one right in his
Dead to rights.
bread basket and just didn't quite haul it in. And you can bet you, a few dollars on that one that Thackeray he was going to take it to the house.
Did have it in stride. Boy, 13, Colton Swisher. He's 6 foot, 165 pounds senior. Just generally speaking, across the board, Brown County just doesn't match the size, even in our secondary, as you look back there. he had a man there, would have been open for a moment if he could put it. This high snap is corralled quickly by Bell. Bell rolls around the corner, thinks about it twice, pulls it down. Now he tries to throw a back shoulder pass over the top. Trinkamp all over the receiver. Great coverage by Eli Trinkamp. Knocks him to the ground, dislodging the ball. Pass incomplete.
All right, so Charger defense there again. Good job. Holds again. 4th and 10 now. That was your 3rd and 10 play. And you got to wonder there, too. It looked like Bell maybe had just a little room to run. Our linebacker was out there. Probably wouldn't have got the first down, but takes his chances with the pass. And now it's going to put him back into a punt situation again. And do you think they're going to kick it again to number 29?
Well, they're going to think about it here. He's the only guy back there. So what do you do? Kick it out of bounds? No, kicks it to 29.
Well, I tell you.
Right at midfield, 49-yard lines where this one's going to start. He's got blocks set up on the wall. He's got Simon Barber in front of him. He's going to get to the sideline after this block by Barber, and he's going to have one man to beat. He spins off the tackle. He takes that one to the house as well. 51 yards out this time by Corbin Thackeray. And I think generally you just need to quit kicking to 29.
Yeah. And that is another Charger in the barn. That pumps the score up to 22-0.
Makes it look easy, doesn't he?
So not getting a lot of practice for our offense out here, though, man. Getting a lot of special teams action.
So that's 2 punt returns by Corbin Thackeray. He's already at his
six for the year.
He's already at his season total in total punt return yardage at 126.
Odell taps the extra point through, perfect and high, just like you like to see it. And just like that, it's 23-0 North Decatur, and we're still in the first quarter. 4 minutes and 24 seconds to go. You're listening to Charger Football on the CBM.
Need an experienced attorney to help with the legal issue? The law firm of Hamilton and Tubby specializes in business law, estate law, criminal defense, family law, guardianship, wills and trusts, and more. The firm became Hamilton and Tubby 25 years ago with the addition of Chris Tubby. The law office is located at 117 South Broadway in downtown Greensburg. You can call 812-663-4082. Hamilton and Tubby Law Office, the right choice for your legal needs.
All right, back here live. Nashville, Indiana, home of the Brown County Eagles. We're North Decatur. 4 minutes and 24 seconds left here in the Kennelly and Daughters first quarter. Lead this thing 23-0. And the last 2 scores, Matt, by the probably state leader in any kind of returning yards, as he takes 2 punts back to the house. And not sure how much longer they're going to kick to him. Odell with a bullet down the sideline.
Dribbles that one down to the 5-yard line. Up that side he's going to go on the left-hand side of the field.
Oh, boy.
And he's got some space, and now he's loose. The last guy to beat was Trenny, holding on to his legs, though.
Odell came over here, too, and put a little wallop on him.
That was Odell, not Trenny. Tyler Dean had him first contact over there, but they're going to start this drive in their best shape of the day at the 40-yard line. Give him the 41 when he puts his 40-yard line. Put the ball down at the 40.
Good return there by Brown County. All right, so that's going to bring the Charger defense out here.
They're using a little Worcester sauce on them burgers.
Worcestershire.
You smell, that's not your just Weber
something
charcoal.
Smells really good down
That's
there.
Worcester sauce.
I think it is.
Yeah, you put a little dent in the burger and you put a little puddle of Worcester sauce in there.
I'm not going to lie to you. You know how I do it?
How's that?
I mix it in when I'm making the patties.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
It's a nice little option.
I'm not angry about it. Oh, timeout, Brown County.
All
We'll
right.
take a timeout here, too. I'm going to go get a burger. We'll be right back. You're listening to Charger Football on the Charger Broadcasting Network.
Decatur County Recycling has mobile and permanent sites throughout Decatur County and sponsors our curbside house-to-house pickup in Greensburg. Check out all of the items that can be recycled at DecaturCountyRecycling.com. Plastic tubs, bottles, steel and aluminum cans, and even junk mail can be recycled. Let's win together this season at recycling and protecting our earth for a better future.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S., Z-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $4,000. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Stone's Farm Service at 921 East Main in Greensburg or call them at 812-663-3787.
Okay, back here live at Brown County, where North Decatur leads this thing 23-0. Brown County with the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. North Decatur defense playing really well tonight, too, as they've yet to give up a first down here through this first 3 quarters of the first quarter action.
Last time North Decatur beat Brown County was September 4th of 1981.
I believe that was a sectional championship year, too, or that was 83. When was that? I don't remember now.
I don't know. I did not do that research.
If we had a phone here, we could take a call-in show, but we don't.
Well, I do, but my partner doesn't. I just
left her on the old charger.
It's hard to hook up.
All right, so the Brown County going to try the middle of the line there, and nothing doing with only about a 2-yard gain as Nolan Barber, Trenton Larison, Charlie Palmer said no, no, no to that.
Well, you'd mentioned our North Decatur mathematician extraordinaire, and he has
chimed in.
He has chimed in and declined our offer to be our actuarian. I like that word.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, but
probably gets enough of it Monday through Friday.
It's basically is what he was saying. We won't go into the details.
Right. They're good. They're good kids.
They're good kids. The give.
Ooh.
Up the middle. Contact early. Picked up 3 on first down. I think they're going to give him another 3 here. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
All right, so 3rd and 4 now here. This is the best chance that Brown County's had here for a little while to get a first down. Clock continues to run. 3 minutes to go in the Kennelly and Daughters first quarter. North Decatur leads 23-0 on the back of 2 punt return touchdowns by Mr. Thackeray here tonight. So he continues his illustrious streak.
They let the play clock burn down as long as they can here as they're slow to snap this ball. Now Bell is going to keep it himself over the left-hand side. Pursuit catches him. He cuts it back, but he's going to be short of the first down. He's going to pick up about 2 yards there. That's going to bring up a 4th and a long 1.
All right, so the Chargers.
What seasoning are they using back there? I guarantee you there's Worcester sauce on there.
Yeah, maybe a little Montreal.
Maybe.
I smell some garlic powder.
I think it's a little S&P.
Or garlic salt. S&P in Worcestershire.
Maybe a little seasoned salt. I don't know. Not picking up any paprika in that mix.
No brown sugar, no cinnamon.
Hey, we're going for it. 4th and 1 from near midfield at the 48-yard line. The Eagles look back at the play clock again, letting that thing chime all the way down to slow this game down. Now he crawls under center. The old tush push.
And that did not work.
Not effective. That's going to be a turnover on downs. That's North Decatur football at midfield.
All right, so the Chargers take over.
Well, that's one way not to kick the Thackeray.
That's true. It probably resulted in a better chance of not letting us score as the offense takes the field.
This one starts at the Brown County 48-yard line. There's still 1:22 left here in the first quarter. North Decatur with a 23-0 lead. Is that right?
Yes.
We missed
2 extra points or 2 ponies for 4.
And an extra point. Yeah.
And an extra point.
Wrote down the wrong score. Give to Thackeray up the middle. He's just going to run head first into the safety. He's going to pick up about 12 yards on the play. Hard finish to that run. He's slow to get it. Said safety is slow to get up. He took one right in the grill.
Well, and our average on the runs, I'm sure, is about 11 to 12 yards per play. Is North Decatur just stuffing this thing? If it's not returning it for a touchdown, we're getting about 10 to 11 yards a clip.
Here again, if we had an actuarian sitting next to us, we would have had that average per run instantaneously. You'd have had that figured up. Here's a give to Barber. Barber's going to follow the lead block of Palmer. Makes a cut. He's going to be stopped about 5 yards into the run. Going to bring up 2nd and a long 4. Give him 5.5. Look at that microphone. That PA microphone is boisterous.
They got her dialed in.
It is.
All right.
Audible.
That's right. 2nd and 4 here for the Chargers. Pick up a 6 on that play by Barber. Wow. Packed backfield.
The old T backfield. Tyler Dean, Corbin Thackeray, Simon Barber. Double tight set. The gives to Barber. He's going to be led by Palmer. Barber reaches out and grabs Palmer's shirt, and Palmer leads him to the end zone to the right pylon. That is a touchdown from 31 yards out.
And that's another Charger in the barn. Simon Barber. 2nd down, runs that thing in, running right behind Charlie Palmer. Grabbed a hold of his shirt, asked him to tell shake and bake, shake and bake.
A little shake and bake. 3.6 seconds left in the quarter. Odie to try to add 1. Make it a smooth 30.
There we go. It's good.
That kick is good by Odell. It is 30-0 here near the end. We're 1 kickoff away from at the end of the first quarter. What's the point total to get us home early, Chris?
Oh, it's got to get to 40, Matt.
Is it 40?
We're working on it.
Used to be 35.
Did it?
Used to be.
Okay. Well,
used to could.
1 score away.
Again, our actuarian can answer that. He runs the clock.
All right, so North Decatur here took this thing out, and we're about to finish up the Kennelly and Daughters' 2nd quarter action here. It's North Decatur exploded for 30 points here in the 1st quarter action.
Check the IU score yet? I'm sure you're dying to. Oh, you can't.
That's right.
My phone won't pull it up.
That's what I kind of figured.
Blocked.
I didn't even ask.
It's blocked.
I'm sure it shouldn't be too good.
It's a work phone, so they've blocked explicit websites.
Was that through Purdue University probably?
Yeah. Strategic and black and golden logo. You just
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
Look it up on that kind of stuff.
I've noticed all that stuff.
Yeah. You've got a little gold on your truck. That 4x4 on that rear fender is gold, my friend.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to get that pulled off.
Yeah.
All right, Odie, set to kick it. Ooh, nice little kick.
A little high pop fly down to the 10-yard line. It's going to be returned there by Preston McNeely.
Oh, and he's down.
And he's down immediately. Made it to the 20-yard line. 10-yard return by Preston McNeely. And that's the end of our first quarter. North Decatur leads this thing 30-0 after 1. We'll be right back with the 2nd quarter after this word from our sponsors. You're listening to Charger Broadcasting Network.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Walters Tire in Greensburg has you covered. From new tire. Ready to hit the road with confidence? Walters Tire in Greensburg has you covered. From new tires to expert service, our team makes sure you're rolling smooth in no time. Whether it's a flat, a rotation, or a brand new set, we're your hometown tire pros. Conveniently located right here in Greensburg, Walters Tire keeps you safe, keeps you moving, and keeps you smiling mile after mile. Stop in today at 220 North Main Street in Greensburg, or give them a call at 812-663-7551. Walters Tire, where every trip starts on the right foot, or should we say the right wheel.
Make this the summer event at Acre Automotive. The 2026 models are rolling onto the lot, shiny, new, and ready for you. Stop in today and chat with our friendly sales team at 1407 North Lincoln Street in Greensburg, or give us a call at 812-663-8822. Acre Automotive, where your next adventure begins.
All right, back here live. Nashville, Indiana, home of the Brown County High School Eagles, where North Decatur, with an explosive first quarter here, leads 30-0. One touchdown, I believe, by Meister, one by Barber, and 2 punt returns by Mr. Thackeray. And now the Chargers have them pinned pretty deep down here.
Hey, a shout out to Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, as they are a add-on sponsor here this fall football season, and we appreciate them. We'll get the board updated next week to highlight their business. They've been a great sponsor of North Decatur Athletics.
Yeah, and that is also our second quarter sponsor, Decatur County Memorial Hospital. And the quality care you want close by, same-day appointments now available. Call Docks.
First
down play there by the Eagles as it's thrown out in the flat and dropped, so it's going to bring it at 2nd and 10.
Can you see that? It's red. That just means.
Oh, on air.
Just to make you aware.
Okay.
It's like a flag out by the ocean. It's a swim warning, Chris.
All right, so the Chargers now, 2nd and 10, defense out there.
Quentin Bell puts a guy in motion to give us to the up back. He pulled that away. Now he's got space over to that side. He busts one for about 11 yards here. Their best play from scrimmage to date.
First down of the game for the Eagles, that is. North Decatur's had a few, usually on successive plays.
Bell left that in the belly of the back for a long, long time. I think it fooled the defense long enough for him to escape. The kid's an athlete. He shot out of there, picks up 11 yards over the left-hand side. Ball crept out to the 32-yard line now after that 11-yard gain, and it's a fresh set of downs. Here go the Eagles again with this spread offense. 4-receiver set, 2 slots, 2 splits, and a tailback flanking Bell in the gun.
Taking a lot of time here on these plays.
I think they're really trying to slow this game down.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Use this play clock to its fullest. This is a fake to the stringer and a quick bubble screen out to the slot. Nothing doing the way North Decatur's secondary closes. He's going to be tackled for a loss of 2, and he's slow to get up.
Well, there was a whole, sorry for the pun, but herd of Chargers out there that time, Matt.
Is it considered a herd?
Well, it's not a gaggle.
No. Bevy.
I don't
know.
I don't think it's bevy. All right, so North Decatur here, 2nd and about 11, we're going to call it.
Looks like Bell had to get rid of a snot rocket there as he turns his head away.
Little bubble action.
And now he's back.
Field could use a little moisture.
Yeah, he's going to use all that play clock. Now we put a guy in motion at 15 left on the play clock. He's going to snap this thing at 10. The give is to Stringer. Stringer's going to be swallowed up by the defensive line. And, yeah, wasn't able to string that one out, was he?
There's a lot of people in on that one. Tyler Stevens in on that one. Old T-Bone.
T-Money. Hey, we got some new fellers in there.
Yeah, we're getting a little action. They've been mixing some guys in here all night. 78, Pax Hess in there.
Logan Foster playing the other DT on the right-hand side of the line.
Yeah, he's been in there for a while now.
Man, good job, Matt. Way to pay attention.
That's why he gets paid the big bucks, folks.
Sorry to the Foster family. You guys have been good. He's a good kid.
All right, 3rd and forever. 3rd and about 12. Also one on that play again. So the Charger D here, after the 1 first down they've given up, asserts themselves again.
It's 3rd and 13. Back to pass Bell. Bell slings it from his hip, and that ball came out of there quick.
Yeah, it did. And he had a little mustard on that one, Matt.
He wanted it out of his hand, like right now. Pass was intended for number 5. That's Joe Anderson. Jophus. Sophomore, 5'10", 183 out here on the side. Had a beat on training camp, but the pass just went a little errant.
Not going to say anything here.
Oh, well, we put 2 back there just to confuse them. Simon Barber drops deep with Corbin Thackeray. Now, if I'm this punter, I say, okay, 1 or 29, 1 or 29.
Oh, get back here, get back here, get back here.
High snap. He corrals it. Now he does it rugby style, hits his coach in the foot, and
cue the yakety sax.
No. That was about a 13-yard punt.
Well, he had pressure on him back there. I think Carter Gray was putting the pressure on him, but nonetheless, similar to Tyler Dean, he got out of there and got the punt away, but not quite the quality of the punt that Tyler put on last week. Tyler put about a 40-yarder out of there, and this kid got about a 15 or so out of there. But nonetheless, it still saves them from taking the tackle way down in their territory.
North Decatur is going to start their possession on the 42-yard line of Brown County. Hard count as they're going to bring pressure here. They're going to try to answer some defensive issues with some pressure, and here they come. They're going to bring extras here. The give is to Hayden Caney. Breaks through. He's at the 15-yard line, right up the seam of the defense. He made a nice cut to get it back to the middle of the field, and Caney picks up a good chunk on first down.
Yeah, Hayden with about a 25, maybe 30-yard run there. Nice block there by Thackeray, too, is Mr. Swiss Army knife doing a lot down in there for it. Somebody coming around. I didn't catch the number that was leading there for Hayden with a nice block as well, but that's going to get the ball down inside the 15-yard line already from the first play from scrimmage. So the Charger offense in business here again, Matt, deep in Eagle territory.
29 yards out of Caney on first down. The give is to Simon Barber. Simon Barber running the zone off the right side, and he's going to score. Makes a nice cut to get that across the goal line.
And that's another Charger in the barn, a Southeastern Indiana Insurance, as the Chargers put another score on the board, and that's going to put it at 36 without the extra point.
Barber strikes from 13 yards. Previously, he was the last one to score from 31 yards out. He's got 2. Thackeray's got 2. And Meister has the other one for the North Decatur Chargers. Now, Odell off the hold of Kinker. Good hold. Good kick.
There's a flag, a little hanky action out there.
Good kick. I don't know who's shagging balls there for Odie. Offsides on the defense on that play. The kick was good. I think they're just going to assess it.
They're just going to keep it?
Assess it on the kickoff. Keep the point. Well, hang on a second. I'll go down there and talk to him.
No, they're going to spot it again, Matt.
All right.
Well, they're going to move it down. They did not pay attention to what Mr. Morris was saying, so I think we're going to kick it, though, again, aren't we? Or what are we going to do here?
We currently have 4.5 feet to go. I'm getting better at this math thing. The longer I math, the better I get.
Yep, that's, I've heard a lot of that. So we're gonna kick it again.
All right, so
and we need to move up a little bit too. There you go, Henry.
Yeah, Henri got put down at the. He's still at the 9 though. This is gonna be a little extra long snap. Nice snap, good hold, good kick.
All right, so just like that, the Chargers tack on the extra point, run the score up to 37-0. We're still got 8 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Charger Football on the CBN.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, back here live, Charger football action down at Brown County in Nashville, Indiana, where North Decatur has exploded here in the first quarter and a quarter. And they lead this thing 37-0. Here the kickoff by Odell.
High pop fly back to the 14-yard line. It's going to be returned there. On its way goes Preston McNeely. Preston McNeely.
Good job, Tyler Dean.
Tyler Dean closes the door, shuts her down.
Had a little gap there, had a little room in there, but nonetheless, Tyler shuts it down and gets us a good stop in there.
Your wife wanted me to let you know that IU is up 38-0. Very similar game as we're seeing right in front of us. So why don't you just close your eyes and pretend that the white and red that you see on the field are your beloved Hoosiers.
You think so? All right.
Bloomington's become a football mecca.
It's probably a little bit farther along down there.
Who are they playing? They playing Division II school tonight?
Well, Indiana State.
Oh,
the Sycamores.
That's not Division II.
All right, so here comes the Eagles out again on offense. 1 first down tonight as the Charger defense has been stingy.
Ball on the 28-yard line of Brown County.
Oh, there's a little pitch. That didn't look good from the get-go.
That was a wildcat formation.
Yeah, Meister grabs a leg back there and hangs on.
Colton Swisher took the direct snap, I believe. No, 13 took that direct.
It was kind of funny looking because it got a little bit popped up in the air. A few other sponsors here tonight as we kind of read those off here. Gillen and Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Decatur County Recycling, Walters Tire, Hamilton Tebby Law Office, Byride Auto. So we appreciate all of our sponsors here tonight.
Heinz 57 Worcester sauce
Yeah.
as well. At least that's sponsoring.
You know, the smell has subsided just a little bit, Matt.
Subsided. It's got me subsided. I'm going to go down and get a burger. And there's a planet breaking through. Trenton Larison met him at the same time, and I think they're going to get a roughing the passer.
Oh, boy.
Here.
Is that going to be a personal foul?
Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Hit the passer. Can't hit him. Oh, he called intentional grounding?
Might have another little snot rocket here working in there.
He did call intentional grounding.
He did.
Oof. That's insult to injury. Got Chris all choked up.
It did. I think I almost swallowed my gum. All right, so they're going to march that off. That's a loss of down, too, Matt. So that's the old double whammy. All right, so now are the Chargers thinking possibly a safety here? Is it third down? Third down now.
They're thinking about it, I'm sure. It is 3rd and 25. Oh, he didn't do his math right on the scoreboard.
I can't see the scoreboard.
It's right there.
That's too small.
Oh.
I'd need binoculars with my bifocals
don't
to see
reset
that.
the play clock. What's he doing?
Reset the play clock. This isn't a running clock yet. I don't think you can do it in the first
No,
half,
that
can you?
That is correct. Man goes in motion. Back to pass. Rolls all the way to the numbers. He's going to find a man, and pass intended for Preston McNeely. He likes to throw the sophomore, even though he's a 5'5" target, but the kid's athletic and quick. But that one's a little high.
Just a bit outside. So that's going to set him up with 4th down with the loss of downs on the intentional grounding. So they're going to have to punt from their own end zone here, Matt, or on the heels on the end zone, as you hear so many announcers say.
Oh, that's not
Oh,
good.
boy.
That's a safety that goes out of the back line. It is over his head. He's able
Oh,
to
and then
pick
he
it up.
pops one up.
He got a little under that one. And ball lands on the 5-yard line, dribbles back to the 2, and that's going to be a negative 8-yard punt. Oh, boy. The disaster struck there for the Eagles, and now they've got
And when it rains, it pours, Matt. Little snowball effect there.
no, that's a case of eating yellow snow, though. You just don't.
Well, you don't eat yellow snow.
Yeah, but, boy, that time took a chunk of it just to try it. It didn't work out.
Don't want to eat that dirty snow.
He did save a safety, though. Quick hands. And as he scampers out of there to try to kick it, it
Just got under it.
he teed it up too high, I think. Right on top of the driver.
I think he was using those Texas tees. All right, tight inside.
What are Texas tees?
Big tall tees, and that's a touchdown. That's
touchdown
another
for-
Charger in the barn.
Corbin Thackeray strikes from 4 yards out. That is Thackeray's 3rd trip to the end zone here this evening.
All right, so now the Chargers on, Odell on. Get the extra point in here. 43-0 now. Still 6 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Good catch by Camden Odell down there in the white.
812-222 Docs.
He didn't even get that on the film.
Same day appointments. All right, so the Chargers pump this lead up to 44-0. 6:55 to go. You're listening to Charger football on the CBN.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Okay, back here live. Brown County High School, where North Decatur is taking control of this from the first kickoff. 44-0. North Decatur leads this thing. We still got about 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. There's another deep kick by Odell.
Got this one back to the 8. Here he comes, Preston McNeely. Tries to sidestep the first defender down the field, and that's Simon Barber. Simon Barber does a nice job swallowing him up immediately. Brought down at the 16-yard line. That's where they're going to start this one.
All right, so North Decatur, the defense, rocking and rolling again.
One first down for Brown County here this evening. 5 punts and 1 turnover on downs have been their previous 6 possessions. North Decatur defense brings out the draft horses, the Clydesdales. They do look big across that defensive front.
Yeah, mixing a few guys in there tonight. They got Pax S in there, and Adam Watley's been doing a nice job here these last couple games. As the Chargers
down to 1 second, do get the snap off over the right-hand side. Ball is loose, caught by the lineman. Lineman coming around the side. Now there's a flag. What's all the penalty stuff? 63, his first run of the year.
53.
No, 63.
Oh, yeah. No, 53.
Jackson Teagarden on the run. Oh, it is 53.
Yeah, there
bad.
is no 63. I don't know how Matt does these magical numbers.
It's right there on Brown County's. Hayden Taylor, the freshman, 6 foot, 250 pounder, got his first run of his career.
He was rumble, bumble, stumble. What was the penalty for, man? I missed that.
Didn't pay attention to it.
Still can't get that. Still can't get that out of my mind.
It was on them. It's a 10-yard walk-off, so I'm assuming it was a hold.
All right, so here comes Brown County back to the ball. Got to get this one off quick again, too. Inside handoff.
McNeely again on the run, I believe. He was swallowed up. Nope, stand corrected. That was Ashton Stringer.
All right, so North Decatur. Defense got him in second and about, we're going to call it 2nd and 20. Not sure. 2nd and 15. That's a long 15, Matt.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
You know, when the Charger defense is out there on the field, I don't have to move the camera that much.
Using all the play clock again. Here he goes over the right-hand side. Tries to keep himself.
Boy, Logan Foster about had a tackle for loss down there. Somebody did get him.
Versus the field, but the rally catches him. That's Hunter Meister.
Hunter Meister, yeah.
Tackle for a loss, about negative safe. The distance to the first down chain is growing.
Well, if you're going by Brown County mouth, it's about 3rd and 12. They're saying 3rd and 20 now, Matt. And it is dangerously deep.
Well, they had
inside the 5-yard line.
They've had the trouble a couple times on the snap of that ball going to the said punter's head, but here we're having to talk about how much of this play clock we're going to use with the white hat.
4:34 to go. Decatur County Memorial Hospital, quality care close by, same-day appointments, second quarter. And now they're going to call a timeout. All right, so we'll take a timeout, too. You're listening to Charger Football on the CBN.
Decatur County Recycling has mobile and permanent sites throughout Decatur County and sponsors our curbside house-to-house pickup in Greensburg. Check out all of the items that can be recycled at DecaturCountyRecycling.com. Plastic tubs, bottles, steel and aluminum cans, and even junk mail can be recycled. Let's win together this season at recycling and protecting our earth for a better future.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S., Z-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $4,000. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Stone's Farm Service at 921 East Main in Greensburg or call them at 812-663-3787.
All right, back here live. Chris Caney alongside Matt Morris. Where North Decatur, with 4 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the second quarter, leads this thing 44-0. They have the Eagles pinned way down in their territory. 3rd down and 20 to go.
3rd and 20 here from their own 4-yard line, 3-yard line. Back to pass. He slings one on the out route. Oh, that's almost picked off by Thackeray.
Boy, Thackeray's had a couple of them tonight that I think he was definitely, he's always thinking 6, don't get me wrong, and he normally gets there, but yeah, he just missed that one off his hands. That was a little bit farther out. Would have been a tough catch for him to make, even if he could have got over there a little farther. So right on the sidelines as well. So now the old, here we go again, where this would be Thackeray's shortest punt return for a touchdown of the year, as the Eagles are way deep in there now.
Good snap this time. Oh, that was blocked at the line. We got a hand on it, kicked sideways. It's going to dribble out to about the 24-yard line. North Decatur going to have short field to work with here.
Yeah, they are. 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go. We'll just keep it right here, as I think they're going to turn this over pretty quickly here. Both teams seem to be getting on. And, Matt, it'll be, excuse me, interesting to see the halftime stats. That's going to be a lot to a little. I know that. But, all right, so the Chargers with the ball, already knocking on the red zone.
Yeah, hey, the Thackeray and Sons hay and straw red zone, I might add.
Oh, yeah, Thackeray and Sons, hay and straw red zone.
Or we haven't been sitting in the red zone very long this game. Here's a pass by Fields to Corbin Thackeray. He turns it up at the 15. He's pushed out of bounds about the 8-yard line. So pickup of 16 there on the pass.
All right, so the Chargers already down inside the 10-yard line, now officially in the Thackeray and Sons hay and straw red zone, where North Decatur's got this thing again down in there deep. Barber going to be the lone back.
Fields under center. Fake to Barber. Bootleg to the right-hand side.
Oh, he's got him wide open.
He had a guy wide open in the back of the end zone. That is a plant up, I believe.
I
touchdown.
think it is. That's a touchdown. That's another Charger in the barn. All right, so the Chargers put a 50 spot up on the board. Still with 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go.
Three-play, 34-second drive. Odell caps
good.
it off. Odell to Odell. Camden on the nice reception deep in the high jump pit.
All right, let's take a quick break. The Chargers 51, Brown County 0. Charger football, CBN.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Walters Tire in Greensburg has you covered. From new tires to expert service, our team makes sure you're rolling smooth in no time. Whether it's a flat, a rotation, or a brand new set, we're your hometown tire pros. Conveniently located right here in Greensburg, Walters Tire keeps you safe, keeps you moving, and keeps you smiling mile after mile. Stop in today at 220 North Main Street in Greensburg, or give them a call at 812-663-7551. Walters Tire, where every trip starts on the right foot, or should we say the right wheel.
All right, back here live, Brown County High School. North Decatur leads this thing 51-0. We're in the second quarter. 3 minutes and 34 seconds to go in what has been a thoroughly dominated game here by the Chargers, and Odell set to kick off.
Odie gets his foot into it, high end over end kick down to the 10-yard line, bobbled momentarily. Up the way we go by Stringer. Stringer's got a nice return going here across the 30-yard line up to the 34. Eventually brought down by Braden Yeager.
And that's definitely been their yardage they've been getting on that here tonight. All right, so now you see some of the reserves start to wash in here for the Chargers. Connor Goolsby is out there. Leslie Adkins out there. Nope, Tyler Stevens in there. Still got a lot of the same secondary in there.
Back to pass. He's got a man over in the bubble screen on the split end. Catches it for pickup about 3. Mowed down by Trini, I believe.
Trini in there. Connor in there. Connor Larson, that is. And now
Be 2nd and 7. There's the air horn. That'll get them fired up.
Yep.
Let's go.
That's ready to go.
Boy, is this burning the whole play clock.
Yeah, it is. They're just taking it down. They're just standing there on the field.
And
all right, there's the snap, and they're going to pass.
Rolls to his right. Go back the other way. Ooh, blocking the back by.
Yeah. Should have just let it go. Kid couldn't have made a play.
Ooh, almost picked off on the tipped pass there, Preston McNeely.
Yeah, probably could have let that one go, man. I don't think that our player back there was going to affect that play, but nonetheless, they get the block in the back. That's going to back them up. That's a sign that that is an official sign that we have got the charcoal going. And there's another round of burgers coming on, Matt.
What, the air horn?
Yes.
Oh. Well,
let the eating begin.
I'll be right back.
Had a little Mother's Bears pizza on the way down here for those of you that
not in Bloomington. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, well, they've got one in Columbus now.
They do, and I'll patronize that one.
Pretty good. Had the old garlic bread and don't have to worry about any
that's why nobody's
vampires of the night being around me. Is I think they put a whole sage of that in there.
Second, about 35 yards. And that was just off the hands of Colton Swisher up the sideline.
Boy, and I bet that kid wishes he had that back because we didn't have anybody over there. Thackeray a little late on the rotation. Just off his hands. Really a nicely placed ball by Bell. That's going to set them up in third and familiar territory, 3rd and about 20. Clock stuck, too, at 2 minutes to go. We're in the second quarter. The Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter action. Other sponsors here tonight: Gillen and Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive, Decatur County Recycling, Buyride Auto, Walters Tire, Hamilton Tebby Law Office. So thank you to all of our sponsors here tonight.
Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. We'll get them on the list next week.
Back to pass he goes again. He's got a man over the middle. That's intended for Stringer. Hunter Meister was on his hip pocket. It's going to be 4th and 27.
22.
No, I'm better at math than that. I look at the sticks and then count my yard markers, and that is not 22 yards. It's more than double sticks.
All right, so looks like they got Barber and Henry back this time, so not going to put Thackeray back here. Kid can punt the ball.
Yeah, good
Oh,
punt.
boy.
Goes over Barber's head, takes about a 10-yard Brown County roll.
Well, what's he doing?
I don't know. Why did we blow it dead? Did he signal?
Well, he signaled for fair catch, but then it went over his head. So
Oh,
I guess when he goes back and recovers it, that's where it stops,
that's
right?
where it's going to be.
Okay. Well, good punt there by that young man. Minute 46 to go. That's going to back the Chargers up easily in their worst starting position here all night with the ball back at the 32-yard line of North Decatur. 1st and 10. Oh, see what the Charger defense does here. Got a lot of...
Now we're on offense.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Let's go with
Well,
that.
we got a timeout. All right, well, we'll take a quick break, too. You're listening to Charger Football on the Charger Broadcasting Network.
Make this the summer event at Acre Automotive. The 2026 models are rolling onto the lot, shiny, new, and ready for you. Stop in today and chat with our friendly sales team at 1407 North Lincoln Street in Greensburg, or give us a call at 812-663-8822. Acre Automotive, where your next adventure begins.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Back to live action. Quick pitch out to Simon Barber. He's got a truckload of lead blockers in front of him, carrying and escorting him down the sideline. A face mask there to pull him out of bounds.
Still ain't got him tackled.
Still not out of bounds. I thought the face mask actually
My goodness.
pulled him out of bounds, but that is a huge gain. He had a convoy out ahead of him.
Trenton Larson, Esley Adkins, Charlie Palmer. All those linemen getting down there, and they're going to add 15 onto this. Well, it's going to be half the distance, so. Good boy.
Breaker 1-9. We got us a convoy over.
I hear you, rubber ducky.
I don't even know. Is he kicking his chair over too?
I think he is.
I lost mine. I get it. I feel his pain.
All right, so now North Decatur, 1st and 10, ball on the Thackeray in the backfield.
I don't know how many yardages that was.
A bunch.
Yeah, buncher. There's Thackeray, upended by his own man there. That was a good tackle by Esley.
All right, so gain of 4 though, so that sets the Chargers up here, 2nd and 6. Ball is resting on just inside the 10-yard line.
That's Caney and Thackeray in the backfield. Tight to the formation, double tight set. Here goes Fields, give to Thackeray. Thackeray over the right
and the
side.
C's parted.
And
Touchdown.
waltzes into the end zone from about 10 yards out.
Believe I could have ran through that whole map.
Now that's insinuating you still got it in you to run. You run very often? You a 5K-er?
I can do a 5K. I don't run.
Oh,
It's more like a brisk walk.
brisk.
Charger in the barn. 57.
Oh,
boy.
Henry Kinker foiled the snap. Now he's going to throw it. Throws it to them. Well, I
All
think it
right,
bounced
so
up
the
to-
extra point fails there. Southeastern Insurance touchdown, 51.8 to go. North Decatur leads this thing 57-0. You're listening to Charger football on the CBN.
Need an experienced attorney to help with the legal issue? The law firm of Hamilton and Tubby specializes in business law, estate law, criminal defense, family law, guardianship, wills and trusts, and more. The firm became Hamilton and Tubby 25 years ago with the addition of Chris Tubby. The law office is located at 117 South Broadway in downtown Greensburg. You can call 812-663-4082. Hamilton and Tubby Law Office, the right choice for your legal needs.
All right, back here live, Brown County High School. North Decatur leads us 57-0. 51.8 seconds to go in the second quarter. The Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter action. There's a good kick.
Boy,
Out of bounds. I didn't think that was quite going to go that far.
Shank that one off the
Well,
heel.
that'll give the Eagles the ball at the 35-yard line. Excuse me.
This has got to be the last possession in the half. It's the only line I have left.
Well, you're going to make it because unless there's a turnover, I don't think they're going to get any big hurry to run a lot of plays.
As we do our weight and some sponsorship work here at halftime, I'll go down and investigate this burger situation, and we'll get down to the bottom of it.
Can you find out the seasoning? That's what we need to know.
I will make that promise.
All right, inside handoff.
Ooh, Stringer is smacked immediately.
75. Esley Atkins there.
Old Esley got a big old handful there. Good hit by number 75. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. Little helmet tap in there amongst his
compadres.
Interior bros.
His feller horses. I don't think they have to run a play, Matt.
Second 10. Well, they think they might. Second 10 from the 35-yard line. We're going to throw it. Got the out route over there near the sticks. We keep him in bounds, stand him up, drive him to the ground, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards over there with the forward progress. He's going to bring up third and about 3 with no seconds left.
That's right. So that ends the first half here. We're North Decatur 57, Brown County 0. We're going to start our halftime break when we get back. You're listening to Charger football on the CBN.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S., Z-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $4,000. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Stone's Farm Service at 921 East Main in Greensburg or call them at 812-663-3787.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Walters Tire in Greensburg has you covered. From new tires to expert service, our team makes sure you're rolling smooth in no time. Whether it's a flat, a rotation, or a brand new set, we're your hometown tire pros. Conveniently located right here in Greensburg, Walters Tire keeps you safe, keeps you moving, and keeps you smiling mile after mile. Stop in today at 220 North Main Street in Greensburg, or give them a call at 812-663-7551. Walters Tire, where every trip starts on the right foot, or should we say the right wheel.
Make this the summer event at Acre Automotive. The 2026 models are rolling onto the lot, shiny, new, and ready for you. Stop in today and chat with our friendly sales team at 1407 North Lincoln Street in Greensburg, or give us a call at 812-663-8822. Acre Automotive, where your next adventure begins.
We all make preparations for our family's well being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end of life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, back here live. Chris Caney here. Matt took a break down to go downstairs to find out what the seasoning was and get him a hamburger. He couldn't take it anymore. So we're going to open up the Stones Farm Service halftime show here, where we're going to halftime is tonight. Excuse me. Halftime of tonight's game brought your way by Stones Farm Service, your Kubota dealer. Quality equipment so you can just go mow. Kubota and Stones Farm Service on East Main Street in Greensburg, serving southeastern Indiana for over 30 years. Strong, stable, still Stones. And Matt?
Yes, sir.
Did we give me the full lowdown here before we start into the stats?
Well, I can't. Give me a minute. I'm rattled. I just went up this Victorian spiral staircase, and I'm a little dizzy.
Well, a little winded. He's a little winded, folks.
Yeah, that's fair, too. Popcorn looks real nice, though.
I see that. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we've got a 57-0 lead here, Matt.
$57 is I think what I spent at the concession stand just now.
So what you're saying is it's a little pricey down there?
No, I just got everything they have.
Well, you did.
Just give me the left side of the menu. Is what
I'll take the left side.
All right, so let's look at stats. Christopher North Decatur with 154 rushes on 12 carries, 154 yards on 12 carries, 89 passing yards. We're 6 for 8 passing. 243 yards of offense. Brown County with 26 yards of total offense on 29 plays. 5 for 17 through the air for 13 yards. Good job closing by the North Decatur secondary. 12 rushes for 13 yards, just nothing doing on the ground. Kick return yards for North Decatur, 127, and 2 returns by Thackeray. And North Decatur's had the ball for 6 minutes, posted 57 points in 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
That's efficient.
It is efficient. 0 for 1 on third down is North Decatur. 0 for 8 is Brown County on third down. Thus, the propensity to make a lot of punts in the air here. So it's been all North Decatur for the first half, and I assume we're going to see some of the reserves scope out some field time here in the second half.
Yeah, already seen a sprinkle of those guys coming through there, and 150-some yards rushing, and again 89 yards passing, and haven't really had to push the ball down the field, to make that number grow. But North Decatur in firm control of this game, and again the return game has just been great. Thackeray's been great. The blocking's been great. The kicking's been by them has been not so good, and they've had a lot of bad opportunities down there deep inside their end zone. They've had 2 snaps over their head, and it's just been the snowball effect. And there would probably be more yards returning if we didn't have to run such a short field. But nonetheless, the Chargers lead this thing 57-0 here at the halftime, and we'll take a quick break. Matt's dialing into this thing, and he's going to give us the lowdown here, critique. We may have to start part of the Stones Farm Service halftime. We may have to send Matt down there to get something different from the.
I'll play that game.
From the concession stand every week here now. As Matt and I have done this for several years now, we've had a lot of good bites to eat, if you'd like to say that. I still think, though, the top, Matt, is the Bear Bars when we went to Monroe Central.
That's fair.
And the moms even brought those into us. That was no charge, and boy, I came out of there. It
15
was
pounds heavier, I'd say.
yes, yeah. I had to get a crane to get me down out of the press box, but It was good. So we'll take a quick break here, let Matt enjoy his sandwich, and we'll bring you back. You're listening to Charger Football on the CBN.
Decatur County Recycling has mobile and permanent sites throughout Decatur County and sponsors our curbside house-to-house pickup in Greensburg. Check out all of the items that can be recycled at DecaturCountyRecycling.com. Plastic tubs, bottles, steel and aluminum cans, and even junk mail can be recycled. Let's win together this season at recycling and protecting our earth for a better future.
Need an experienced attorney to help with the legal issue? The law firm of Hamilton and Tubby specializes in business law, estate law, criminal defense, family law, guardianship, wills and trusts, and more. The firm became Hamilton and Tubby 25 years ago with the addition of Chris Tubby. The law office is located at 117 South Broadway in downtown Greensburg. You can call 812-663-4082. Hamilton and Tubby Law Office, the right choice for your legal needs.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S., Z-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $4,000. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Stone's Farm Service at 921 East Main in Greensburg or call them at 812-663-3787.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Walters Tire in Greensburg has you covered. From new tires to expert service, our team makes sure you're rolling smooth in no time. Whether it's a flat, a rotation, or a brand new set, we're your hometown tire pros. Conveniently located right here in Greensburg, Walters Tire keeps you safe, keeps you moving, and keeps you smiling mile after mile. Stop in today at 220 North Main Street in Greensburg, or give them a call at 812-663-7551. Walters Tire, where every trip starts on the right foot, or should we say the right wheel.
It's been done for a hot minute.
All right, back here live where Matt is sorting through the concession stand as he got one of everything when he came up here, other than every prepackaged candy. Matt, give me a little popcorn grade tonight.
Well, to be fair, for a high school concession stand, the culinary experience back there is good.
Oh,
it is a soy protein, but the seasoning's done well and kissed by the charcoal. That is a good burger.
that is nice. That is nice. It looked like the cheese was very well melted on there too.
That's one of my favorite things.
Yeah, me too. I don't like to just throw a slab on there. I like it melted down.
Now you may cry in your beer about a soggy bun, but yet you put that cheeseburger in foil and you let that fester.
Mm-hmm.
That cheese melts into the bun, sticks to the foil a little bit. That's a good burger.
So we got a halftime show going on here by the band, Brown County Band, and they're doing a nice job here. They're putting on a full presentation.
That was "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal.
And we'll be right back here on Total Request Live. You're listening to MTV Classic. Matt and Chris, the DJs here. They're bouncing around. They're having fun out there.
We've got face paint. We got math problems. I just zoomed in on I don't know if David Espinda is still listening, but there's some calculus. Not even calculus.
I think that might be how they built the road to get out of here. There's like a couple mountains, hills there, and they're trying to get 46 up over it.
For the cosine of X there on that curve.
Kiss from a Rose must have been the big finale, Matt. We're picking stuff up and hitting the road.
Yeah. See you guys. It was a good show, though. Good burger, good show. Above average popcorn.
Stone's Farm Service halftime, 4:53. Matt's satisfied with the $25 that he spent down there. He did bring me a water back, so I appreciate that. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back to close out the Stone's Farm Service halftime show. You're listening to the Charger Football.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Walters Tire in Greensburg has you covered. From new tires to expert service, our team makes sure you're rolling smooth in no time. Whether it's a flat, a rotation, or a brand new set, we're your hometown tire pros. Conveniently located right here in Greensburg, Walters Tire keeps you safe, keeps you moving, and keeps you smiling mile after mile. Stop in today at 220 North Main Street in Greensburg, or give them a call at 812-663-7551. Walters Tire, where every trip starts on the right foot, or should we say the right wheel.
Make this the summer event at Acre Automotive. The 2026 models are rolling onto the lot, shiny, new, and ready for you. Stop in today and chat with our friendly sales team at 1407 North Lincoln Street in Greensburg, or give us a call at 812-663-8822. Acre Automotive, where your next adventure begins.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Need an experienced attorney to help with the legal issue? The law firm of Hamilton and Tebby specializes in business law, estate law, criminal defense, family law, guardianship, wills and trusts, and more. The firm became Hamilton and Tebby 25 years ago with the addition of Chris Tebby. The law office is located at 117 South Broadway in downtown Greensburg. You can call 812-663-4082. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office, the right choice for your legal needs.
Decatur County Recycling has mobile and permanent sites throughout Decatur County and sponsors our curbside house-to-house pickup in Greensburg. Check out all of the items that can be recycled at DecaturCountyRecycling.com. Plastic tubs, bottles, steel and aluminum cans, and even junk mail can be recycled. Let's win together this season at recycling and protecting our earth for a better future.
Need an experienced attorney to help with the legal issue? The law firm of Hamilton and Tebby specializes in business law, estate law, criminal defense, family law, guardianship, wills and trusts, and more. The firm became Hamilton and Tebby 25 years ago with the addition of Chris Tebby. The law office is located at 117 South Broadway in downtown Greensburg. You can call 812-663-4082. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office, the right choice for your legal needs.
All right, back here live where we've been in snack mode here for the last couple minutes. Listening.
Chris said I had to quit eating.
Matt had to quit eating. He ate the microphone that sticks out there by his face on accident, so had to shut him down on that. All right, we're going to close out this halftime show. North Decatur leads this thing 57-0. The halftime's been brought to you by Stone's Farm Service, serving Decatur County and all of southeastern Indiana for over 30 years with quality equipment and a service department that can't be beat. Strong, stable, still Stones on East Main Street there in Greensburg. Thank you to Tim and Kim and everybody there at Stones, as they've been a longtime sponsor here. I think they've been the halftime sponsor since I've been doing this. And appreciate our other sponsors as well here, too. You've been listening to them, Gillen and Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Decatur County Recycling, Buy Right Auto, Walters Tire, Hamilton Tebby Law Office. Let's see, Southeastern Insurance is our touchdown sponsor. And Kennelly and Daughters was our first quarter sponsor. And Decatur County Memorial Hospital, our second quarter sponsor. We also got Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep as our sponsor again on board this year. And the cheer block sponsors, which were away tonight, but you've got Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, CRF Roofing and Restoration, Greensburg Auto Sound. So thank you to all those sponsors as well, as we'll get through everybody here and they've put the extra 3 minutes on the clock, which I still don't understand why it's a 15-minute halftime, why it's not just an 18-minute halftime.
It would
Matt,
simplify things for you, wouldn't it?
it would. I just get frustrated every night. But nonetheless, they're going to do what they want to do. So we've got 2 minutes and 54 seconds. We'll take one more round of breaks here, and we'll be ready to come back and open this third quarter action up. It will be a running clock here in the fourth quarter, with the score being 57-0. So we'll hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back. You're listening to Charger Football.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S., Z Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $4,000. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Stone's Farm Service at 921 East Main in Greensburg, or call them at 812-663-3787.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Walters Tire in Greensburg has you covered. From new tires to expert service, our team makes sure you're rolling smooth in no time. Whether it's a flat, a rotation, or a brand new set, we're your hometown tire pros. Conveniently located right here in Greensburg, Walters Tire keeps you safe, keeps you moving, and keeps you smiling mile after mile. Stop in today at 220 North Main Street in Greensburg, or give them a call at 812-663-7551. Walters Tire, where every trip starts on the right foot, or should we say the right wheel.
All right, back here live at Nashville, Indiana.
Tied up.
Brown County, and Matt's got some local scores that are going to be of some interest over there to some of you football fans out there.
Now, granted that
Yeah, we could be a little bit behind down here. We are
halftime of Milan and Switzerland County. So Switzco is our next opponent. We traveled down to Switzerland County. Switzerland County and Milan square off here tonight. It is 7-7 at halftime in that game, tied up.
So Switzco with a good looking team down there this season, and North Decatur going to get a good look at them next week as we go down there, and that'll be another conference game. All right, so let's get ready for the third quarter here, Matt, unless you got some other scores there. How about the Franklin County East Central game?
No, don't have that one.
Yeah, it was there. You just went by it.
I did.
Yep.
Well, it's 0-0 in the first quarter. Looks like we're slow to update that one.
Yep.
And this is how Matt Morse's scoreboard generally goes. So if anybody has that, let me know.
All right, so H&R Block here is our third quarter sponsor. Hello, sports fans. You didn't start your business to do taxes. Good thing we did. Block Advisors by H&R Block serve over 2 million businesses like yours every year, from construction to farmers to real estate agents and more. We've seen it all. We are proud to serve our local teachers, coaches, players, fans, and cheerleaders. You can find a tax expert at your Greensburg H&R Block who understands the ins and outs of the industry. H&R Block Business Services, bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, advice. Thank you to H&R Block for being our third quarter sponsor here tonight, Matt.
Yeah, I didn't move the camera while you were reading that. The kick went
I can't do it all.
I know. Hey, good news is we're re-kicking it. Went out of bounds.
Hey, you didn't even miss a thing. Took no time off the clock. It's like that never even happened. Excuse me. Got a little popcorn down in the old esophagus.
Snuffleupagus.
All right, so redo as if that didn't even happen. Odell set the kickoff for the Chargers.
Or those blue suede shoes.
And there goes Odell.
Kicks with the wrong foot yet again. It's a running start.
Boy.
Pings off his chest.
Oh,
boy. There's catastrophes all over the field. That young man got smoked trying to clutch that football. And he feels it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Might have ruptured an appendix.
That's number 32. He's a heck of a player for him, too.
That's that running back. Yeah, he's been Spencer, or no, I'm sorry, not Spencer Summers. That's our 32, Matt. Asher Stringer. Well, after that punishment, Brown County is going to start the ball on the 45-yard line, maybe their best field position of the game.
Well, I tell you, that was just such an odd play. He caught that, or, went to catch it and ricocheted off his chest, and then the ball went forward and
all downhill from there.
Whew. All right, running the play clock down.
They'll sling this one over the middle. It's complete in the middle of the field at midfield, brought down by Hunter Meister.
All right, so nice play there as they open that up, and that's going to make it 2nd and 8. 2nd and 2. Gain of 8 on the play. And the clock is going to continue to roll. It doesn't matter what happens here
It's going to take about
other than for injury or timeout. So
about 24 minutes to do this half, I'd say.
All right, so the Charger defense back on board. Got a few subs down in there. I see Owen Arnold down in there. 32. Who's 32, Matt? Help me out. I should know.
Grab that paper down there, that piece of gum on it.
I can't see it. It's too dark.
Put that gum back in your mouth.
I can't do that.
Let me see.
I thought you had one. Flip it over.
I know. I want both.
Okay.
Keep me on. Kick over to this, or run over the side. Gets a first down. Pickup of 8 yards there. Don't even know whose gum that was, Chris.
That's mine.
Oh.
I didn't see the trash can there earlier.
It wasn't there. I moved it, and I rearranged the house a little bit.
Appreciate you picking up like that. Usually that's my wife that does the picking up after me at home. All right, so now Brown County here with a little bit of a drive working.
They found something or saw something in the locker room to give these guys a little bit of confidence, and they've now moved the ball past midfield, sitting at the Chargers' 38-yard line. Inside trap here.
Oh boy.
On the little counter action. He breaking tackles, running the ball hard. Down about the 46 or 36-yard line. He's going to pick up about 3 yards on that play. That's Joe Anderson, the one that just caught that pass a little bit ago. But number 5 is playing hard here for the Eagles.
Yeah, we just had a missed tackle there in the backfield. Matt really probably should have had him for about a 1-yard loss and just kind of shed it off of him, and then was kind of helter-skelter from there, and he was able to shift around in there and get a positive yardage out of that. All right, boy, and they run the play clock down to within 5 seconds here every time.
Bell
pulls it.
Oh, he pulled it out of there. It was a fake handoff to – boy, he rides that through a long time.
He does. He does a nice job with that fake down there as we had all of our guys coming up on that. But the pass falls incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 7-8 yards here for the Eagles. And again, the clock's winding, so we're in the H&R Block 3rd quarter action here, already under 8 minutes to go.
Defensive front is Goolsby, Steven, Arnold, who's the left side end here.
32. You were going to look him up.
Spencer Summers.
All right, so there's your front 4.
Boy,
right up the middle.
Old crossbuck. They ran it there. Did you see that mesh, Chris? Nobody knows.
You know what, though? We stood them right up at the line of scrimmage. They get a gain of 1. That's going to put it at 4th down.
Well, So we go back to the drawing board after this game, Chris, you and I, and we discuss what are we going to talk about when they use all 40 seconds of the play clock.
I don't know. We there's nothing.
We're
We're probably going to get a little radio silence here tonight, folks. The clock ticks in. Now they're not going to get this off. Oh, they just do.
The give is to Joe Anderson.
Keep on the inside. And
Tyler Stevens
nothing
gets
doing
hold
in
of
there.
Big
There's
T
big
money.
conversion in there.
Big T money grabs a hold as he goes
78 in there, 25 in there,
I'm
72 in there. That was Pax
by.
S.
Yes, Pax S. Calling wrong numbers. 78 and 76 are different.
All right, so here comes the Charger offense out.
There's the 76 on the field. I'm sorry, Pax S. That was
Playing a little
all
left
yours.
tackle action over here now.
Yeah, there's T money.
All right, so we're going to go back.
Looks like the reserve line. Matthew Fields at quarterback.
Caney and Thackeray in the backfield.
Gives Hayden Caney like a cannonball shot out of there. He's at the 30, down to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Just hit the hole with a fierce head of steam.
And that's another Charger in the barn. Caney with his first touchdown of the year looked like he was shot out of a small cannon. Maybe not quite the Thackeray authority, but he took it to the house. Nice job over there, too. Again, who's our Tyler Stevens down there and Pax S. Those guys had a good hole working down there for him as he was able to bust through that. And the Chargers are in the 60s now already, Matt.
63-0, 5:01 left in the third quarter. Ooh, high snap. Good hold by Kinker.
Good job, Henry Kinker.
Really nice job getting that down on the block.
All right, so with just like that, the Chargers, 2 plays from scrimmage, was it? And they score 7 more. It's 64-0. You're listening to Charger football on the CBN.
Make this the summer event at Acre Automotive. The 2026 models are rolling onto the lot, shiny, new, and ready for you. Stop in today and chat with our friendly sales team at 1407 North Lincoln Street in Greensburg, or give us a call at 812-663-8822. Acre Automotive, where your next adventure begins.
All right, Matt, back here live. 4 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the H&R block. Third quarter, North Decatur leads this thing 64-0. Set the kickoff here again. Odell still with the kicking duties.
Hadn't fired him yet.
Who is our backup kicker? Have we looked into that?
We haven't named him yet.
We have not named him.
No, that's subject to tryouts should the event arise.
Understood. All right, so Odell.
You don't need a backup kicker when you have an Odell.
No, you do not. True story.
The elder Odell still kicking for Taylor University.
They got a lot of kick in them.
They do have a lot of kick in them.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. Oh, brother. Is that
Seen that one coming.
Thought you were giving the Hulkster a little
Yeah.
love there. Hey,
God rest his soul.
brother.
Well, he could make them dance. All right, so now we're 100% JV, Matt. So let's call some names out here. We got some kids out here that are going to make their way out here to get a little playing time in varsity action, Matt. I'll read some numbers. You tell me who it is. How about 22?
All right.
I believe that's Fruit Nick.
Bingo.
How about, let me guess, and then we'll see.
Hunter Fruitnick.
All
is
right,
correct.
now hold on. You call the play, and then we'll go through some more.
Hunter Bell is not the quarterback, is he?
Oh, I don't know, but that one was on the ground, and
No.
oh,
this is
boy.
Joe Anderson.
oh boy,
Big.
there's
Joe.
Fruitnick right on cue with the tackle. Him and Hunter Nobby. All right, let's get some more. Number 80, that's Kipton Ruff.
Okay.
Number 2, Braden Murray. 54, Connor Goolsby.
Oh.
20 is Jimothy Ralston. 72, Owen Arnold. 52, Jacob Yayuga. 35, Braden Yeager. 34, Hunter Nobby.
Yep.
10, Henry Kinker. I think that's it.
Get Spencer Winters in there.
Spencer Winters. What number is he?
32.
Spencer Summers.
Yeah, wrong season.
And it's not even fall yet, folks. Yes, Spencer Summers in there too. All right, so that's your defense out there now. Good stop there, just a pickup of 1.
Oh, boy.
Braden Yeager, how about you? Nice little play over there. Somebody else gets up over there. Ralston, Fruitnick converge in on a tackle. Secondary showing, Matt. Clock continues to run. Minute 22. Third quarter action. It's the H&R block third quarter action. We'll close this H&R block out because I never get to this one. So, hello, football fans. You didn't start your business to do taxes. Good thing we did. Block Advisors by H&R Block serves over 2 million businesses like yours every year. You can't find a tax expert at your Greensburg. You can find a tax expert at your Greensburg H&R Block. Thank you, H&R Block of Greensburg. Southeastern Insurance.
Hey, the Hoosiers are up 59-0 against the Sycamores, if you wanted to know.
That's about what I figured it might be. Be interesting next week, though, Matt.
I hope you took the over.
Illinois coming to town.
Illinois.
Illinois. Is there an E on the end? Illinois?
He spelled Illinois wrong.
All right.
Take a
Looks like
timeout?
they took a timeout.
Maybe we
We'll
should
take a
pay bills.
timeout. We're listening to Charger football on the CBN.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Back here live where the impressive food consumption by Matt Morris continues to happen over here. We stopped and had some really good pizza at the Mother Bear's Pizza, and he couldn't stand, just could not take it. Smelled the burgers cooking, had to go down and get a burger. Came back up with 2 bags of popcorn, pop.
I tell you, they craft some good soy protein back there on those Weber grills.
Was it a Weber, Matt?
Sure looked like
Was
one.
charcoal, wasn't it? I believe that's what it smelled like.
No, believe it or not, I think they're gas grills.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
could have fooled me.
Equally baffled.
All right, so 3rd and 8, Brown County. Clock will start as soon as this play starts.
Uh-oh. They converge for a big tackle on the loss. Tackle for a loss. That's
Braden Yeager,
who's
all
gonna get the
right.
sack, and that is a negative 13-yard play for the Eagles. Who else was? I think that's Liam was back there. Liam Burke. Nope, Jacob Hayuga was back there applying pressure too, and Braden Yeager went in to clean it up.
All right, now we've got our 2 punt returners back, but I think I seen a. What are we doing here? Oh, that's the end of the quarter. That's the end of the H&R Block third quarter, where North Decatur leads this thing 64-0. You're listening to Charger football on the CBN.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, like the Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S., Z-Series mowers, and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $4,000. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Stone's Farm Service at 921 East Main in Greensburg or call them at 812-663-3787.
All right, back here live, we're going to open up the Russ Hubler Ford fourth quarter action. Your local Ford dealer offering new and pre-owned vehicles, exceptional car care, and great customer service with a smile. Stop by their showroom at 2010 North Lincoln Street in Greensburg and meet their friendly staff. Shop online at RussHublerFord.com. Thank you to the Russ Hubler. As to start this fourth quarter action, Brown County going to be back in the punt formation. We do pretty much have our traditional punt return unit out there.
Oh, boy, went through his legs. He's back in the end zone. That's going to be a safety.
Oh, boy.
That is going to be a safety. That'll take the score to 66-0. Just things went awry on the snap.
And we didn't even see that. I didn't get over there to move the camera.
No, you're down here on the 40.
I know.
But-
That's my bad.
But in your mind's eye, you can
Well, I
imagine.
was trying to do something with the board. I thought there was something coming out down there
Oh, the board?
of the board. But we're all right.
Oh.
Okay, so just a fumbled snap and picked it up in the end zone. We tackled him and 66 times. So now the free kick, correct?
Boy, we need to get off this score because that double pane glass makes that a healthy.
Not look good.
A healthy.
Oh, boy.
Six.
A hefty ERA. It's ballooned.
That's a Harry Carey, Dan St. Paul reference.
That's exactly
for those of
right.
you,
They're
keeping
bringing
score
in the fireballer.
Good.
Oh.
We haven't brought that up in all these years.
The first ever bases empty grand slam. Thou shall not steal.
Pulled a hammy.
Pulled it right off.
Wait a minute. He gets back up.
Slight delay in the game as a plague of locusts has hit the field.
Ooh. Advertisements for more popcorn and hot dogs. I don't know if you heard that.
I didn't know your cord reached long enough. Are you already in line down there?
Doing a little sideline reporting.
Yeah. Put a blonde wig on. That's what you got to have. Oh, boy.
A little squibber. Picked
Ooh.
up in the middle of the field. Who's got that, Tyler? No.
That's Jimothy Ralston.
Jim Othie. Heading around the corner.
Ain't going to take her to the sideline.
Did a nice job. Being ready when your number's called.
That's right.
Tell you what, he's gotten a lot. He's improved a bunch over the offseason. Kid's athletic, just naturally athletic, and he's gotten bigger, faster, stronger, and he's been fun to watch in JV season.
Yep. Yeah, you can tell there's a lot of potential there in that kid. He always did have it. Always was tough.
Yeah.
Matt and I coached him in junior high football, and you never had to worry about the effort, that's for sure. And now the body's starting to catch up with it, and the athletic ability and everything like that.
Here's Andre Kinker.
Oh, boy.
Yep, to the fullback on the inside trap. That's Kipton Ruff on the carry.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage there. 9 minutes to go. Clock is obviously running here. North Decatur leads us 66-0. Got the JV team in there now.
Yeah, they've subbed in. Got Hyuga, Arnold.
Yeager's in the tailback.
Oh, boy.
Big old boy. Who's that big bear paw grabbing? 60. That's old 69. He was the one that was did the saxophone solo.
Yeah, on the Kiss from the Rose.
Man, yeah.
Boy, he let-
Man of many talents out there.
He tickled that reed on that.
Yes,
on
he
that
did.
Saxophone.
Yes, sir. How about you?
Boy.
Yeah. Got a little fired up after that.
Sweet, sweet music.
Brought the solo home, and now he's bringing the tackle home.
Man, I'll tell you what, you land a saxophone solo like that, and you're darn near ready to conquer the world.
That's right.
He got a hold of him there.
I'd like to see him in a Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, there's that. There's always that.
Look at that linebacker creeping up in there. That's a big
He's
old
gonna
boy.
go.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here he comes. We're going to roll away from it. Here's Henry Kinker.
Oh, he's got him. Oh, just a little short.
Pass intended for Fruitnick over there at the 10-yard line. Falls a little short.
7:40 to go. Fourth quarter action. Russ Hubler Ford fourth quarter action. 66-0. That's just a little bit of we can't help that. I know you're probably all wondering why that looks like that. Is not 666. Just getting a little glare in here, and I mean, we can shut it off if you want to, but it is 66-0.
We're going to score here in just a second. Change that.
That's right. All right, so Charger offense back out there. Fourth down. We're going to go for it.
4th and 9 here. Henry Kinker back to pass. He's got Bregenyeger in the flat. He's going to take that option,
Ooh.
and he's going to pay for that one, but he comes up with a catch. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Colt Morris over here at the right tackle position. All right, so that's going to run back on. Switch sides here. Offense. 4th down there with the stop.
Uh,
6 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Goolsby Part 3 is on the field. That's Hayden Goolsby at right end.
What's his number? 73.
73.
That's his brother's number, right? That's what his brother played, I believe.
Oh, Quentin.
Yeah, be right. That'd be his brother. All right. So now the play clock's running. 6 minutes to go. Russ Hubler forward, 4th quarter action.
Or Hubler.
Hubler.
Well, Ralston's done about 6 laps before the start of this play.
He's got his 5K in.
He's tired. Here comes Joe Anderson around the
Oh,
right edge.
somebody met him up there.
What a hit. I think that was
Henry. No, Henry, I think.
Got my eyes on him.
He's got a towel on him.
That was Henry Kinker.
Come up, gave him a little love tap. Pick up a 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Russ Hubler forward, 4th quarter action. And Matt, this has just been total domination here by the Chargers tonight.
Great.
All facets of the game, again, excelling on defense, not giving up any yards, and special teams were just special. Offense looked good.
Second
There's that little shovel shift.
quick pitch over the left-hand side. Comes Joe Anderson. Lower in the head is Hunter Nobby.
Good job, Hunter. Nice tackle over here.
Knocks him out of bounds, but not before they pick up a first down. Boy, that's going to be marked short of first down. I feel like they got a bad spot
He's
there.
saying first down.
That's not.
He wants them to move the change regardless, Matt.
It's on the wrong side of the paint to be a first down.
They're ready for free hot dogs, too.
Yeah.
All right, so here comes the Eagles out. I think they've got their JV kids out there now, too, or some of them anyway.
Yeah, here's number 21 on the carry. That is Triton Price. That's a freshman. 16, the sophomore, Finn Treacy.
How about 71?
He's a newbie, isn't he? For us?
Nope, for them.
Oh, there he is. White Taylor down here at the bottom. He was a late
Okay.
addition.
Who's number 5 out here?
Joe Anderson. D.
No, for us.
Oh, that's Aiden Rose.
All right, Aiden Rose in there.
Welcome to the football game, young man. Maybe the pounds light kid on the field, but watch him run into stuff. It's kind of fun. Oh,
the ball's on the ground.
And they got it back. Fumble momentarily. Recovered by the Eagles.
Cole Morris get a hand in there, maybe?
I don't know.
3 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Russ Hubler forward, 4th quarter action. North Decatur leads this thing 66-0. The JV squad's going at it here now, Matt. It's kind of fun to watch these young boys get to play a little football. A lot of talent on both sides of the ball here.
Yeah, North Decatur's JV, pretty loaded with talent. Got people at all spots. Here's kind of a jailbreak in the backfield. He's picked going the other way. That's Jimothy Ralston, who bit the route and got right in the passing lane, caught the ball. He's got about a 10-yard return on it. That's going to be Charger football down at the 34-yard line.
Good job there. Good anticipation by Jimothy as he seen that play, was right there, and was able to pick that up, knock it down, preserve the Charger shutout. As we're down to 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go here. And North Decatur with a first down here, maybe not even one, but a first down for sure sews the game up, Matt.
Yeah, they might just be.
And they're going to go into kneel down.
Yeah, let's just take a knee here and button it up. It's a matter of running a couple minutes off the clock, and North Decatur is going to advance to 4-0 on the year. Henry milks all the clock that he can, takes a knee. That's going to leave 1:45 left.
All right, so the North Decatur faithful over there comes to their feet, realizing another victory. And this Charger team came down here, Matt. We said, can't overlook anybody. You got to play the game that's in front of you, and I thought they did a really good job of that here tonight. Got off on the right foot, got off onto a fast start, kept all the momentum that came from last week's victory over Milan with the special teams and the defense, the offense, so forth like that, and just put together another complete game here. Good job by the young guys, too, as they got in there and was able to keep things rolling in the right direction as well.
Yeah, good representation here from the underclassmen who will go to work every day just like everybody else, and got significant game field time here tonight, and that's good for them. They needed that, especially without a game this week. They had their game Saturday, moved to Monday, then ultimately canceled. So it's kind of a bye week for them.
Yeah, it did get just, about a quarter and a half in here tonight anyway on the varsity side. The fourth quarter was basically a reserve game. It looked like Brown County had their guys out there too. And it looked like North Decatur could handle it very well. And this is going to be the last kneel down, and that's going to do it. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break here. North Decatur's going to win this thing 66-0. That was the Russ Hubler Ford fourth quarter. We'll get some stats in here in just a minute, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Charger Football on the CBN.
Ready to hit the road with confidence? Walters Tire in Greensburg has you covered. From new tires to expert service, our team makes sure you're rolling smooth in no time. Whether it's a flat, a rotation, or a brand new set, we're your hometown tire pros. Conveniently located right here in Greensburg, Walters Tire keeps you safe, keeps you moving, and keeps you smiling mile after mile. Stop in today at 220 North Main Street in Greensburg, or give them a call at 812-663-7551. Walters Tire, where every trip starts on the right foot, or should we say the right wheel.
All right, back here live where we're going to open up the post-game show here, and time to go home. It's by Taft Furniture. Time to go home and get in the Lazy Boy. If you don't have one, Taft Furniture has the area's largest selection of Lazy Boys. Score with a Lazy Boy, Taft Furniture. And Matt, well, the boys ran to the wrong end there. Now we've got to sprint down to the other end, but they're going to get down there, get a few words of wisdom from Coach Stern, and do the rope, and we've got the stats already, and maybe we'll do a quick few scores that we know of before we go to that.
Yeah, that we know of at the moment with 6 minutes left, I think I said in the game. Milan and Switzerland County, next week's opponent, and last week's opponent, tied at 14 apiece as that game goes down to the wire. I did get earlier, I got an East Central score. I don't know for sure who they were playing, to be honest with you. 28-14, East Central Franklin County.
So that's a pretty good game, too.
Was up 14-0. Stats here for this evening. Sorry, flipping back and forth. North Decatur with 12 first downs to Brown County's 3. Rushing yards, North Decatur amassed 221 yards on the ground, 87 yards through the air. We were 7 for 10 passing. Total plays, 28 plays for 308 yards on the night. That's an average of 11 per play. We returned the punt return yards, didn't change at 127. Had the ball for 14 minutes, posted 66 points. We were 0 for 3 on third down. We were 0 for 1 on fourth down. Brown County struggled to run the ball with 16 yards, threw the ball for 21, had 37 on the night, had the ball for 33 minutes. So, successful night here for the Charger faithful. And obviously next week poses its own challenge as Milan, who we defeated 21-20, is currently tied up with next week's opponent, 14 apiece.
Right, and I think that's down there at them, and that's where we're going to be next week too. Is we're going to travel down to VV and play the Pacers down there at Switzerland County, and Matt, it might be maybe a little letdown from Milan coming off, the tough loss to us, but nonetheless, Switzko has got a good program down there, and to be tied up 14-14 with 6 minutes to go in the ball game, North Decatur's going to have their full game plan in line next week. We're going to have to play a really good football team, or we're going to have to be a good football team to beat a good football team. So Chargers do what they're supposed to do here tonight. Not a whole lot more to say about that. 66-0.
Who did? Switzko? Switzko just scored. How much time was left, dude? Okay.
So now Switzko goes ahead, and with the extra point, will be up 21-0. So that's going to be interesting to see when you get back to your cars. Tune into that. That's a game that will be a conference game again next week. As Switzko's in our conference, and we win that game, and we're in the driver's seat with just one conference game left to play. Matt, any other thoughts here tonight?
No, sir. Tune in next week. We travel to Switzko. Right?
We do. Yep.
Yes.
We head down to VV. Are we going to Moe's?
We're going to Moe's. Third time's charm.
Well, that's right. All right. For Chris, I'll say goodbye to Matt, too, and you're listening to Charger Football, where the Chargers come away with a 66-0 win. Thank you for listening. Have a safe trip home.